We go to Walker Valley Regional High School for the Regional 1 Wrestling Finals, and we start at 132 pounds, and it's William Kai of DePaul getting the 2 back points on Max Nauta of Warren Hills to take a 4-2 lead in the first period. Then Max Nauta returns the favor as he gets 2 back points of his own to tie the score at 4 at the end of the first period. This match will head into overtime, and it's Max Nauta getting 3 back points to win at 132 pounds, 11-6 over William Kai of DePaul. 138 pounds now, and it's Jared Kobus of High Point getting the takedown on Alex Zangrilli of Pequannock, and Kobus would go on to take first place at 138 pounds by defeating Zangrilli 5-0.
Sounds amazing, finally getting that under my belt, just winning once finally.
And talk about this tournament. Your weight class, obviously really tough. And the way the seeding breaks out, because unfortunately with your injuries, you end up with the 4 seed. And you know, you're matched up with Eric Friedman, returning state place winner in the semifinals. How do you mentally kind of prepare yourself for that, knowing that you might be wrestling your toughest match in the semifinals?
Well, me and my coaches talked about it. We knew that whoever won the semifinals between me and him was most likely going to win the regions. It was just, I kind of liked it in the semifinals, not as many people watching. It was just easier to be out there, I guess.
Talk about, you know, going through this tournament. Now you've made it through this tournament totally healthy, luckily, right? And but just talk about what it took, you know, for you to get through this tournament as a champion this year.
Just a lot of hard work in the room and cutting weight, I guess.
Talk about, obviously, you know, a tremendous season, and you bounced up a lot to 145 to help your team out, to help you guys win matches. I got to think that that's helped prepare you a little bit, wrestling the bigger kids throughout the year. You guys maybe felt a little bit light this weekend for you.
Yeah, definitely. Those 145 and 52 pounders were so much stronger, and wrestling them really prepared me for going back down to 38s.
And talk about, you're going to be able to make this trip now to Atlantic City. Obviously, you and Jason Gassion. Jason, very familiar with the trip. Your coaches, very familiar with the trip. But, you know, what does this mean to you to be able to make this trip and be in uniform and be able to wrestle this year?
It's great to finally be down there and wrestle. I've watched the past 3 years, and it just sucks when you're down there. And, like, I beat that kid. He's placing in states. But this year I'm hoping to finish as high as I can.
At 145 pounds now, it's Jason Gassion of High Point. Now as he gets the takedown of Stephen Friedman of Peaburg, as Jason Gassion gets the 5-2 decision over Friedman and takes the 145-pound crown.
It means a lot. I mean, after last year's loss to McFadden, who's a very capable wrestler, it felt good to come back out on top and keep my role going and just staying after it.
And talk about, you know, obviously Jared Kobus going out there before you, getting that championship. Obviously, you got to be really happy for him for what he's gone through the last 2 years. I imagine they probably got you a little pumped up even more so for your match. Not that you would need it.
Yeah, no. I mean, having a kid right below you that you can thrive off of going out there, that's a great feeling. Just knowing that somebody's out there before you. I mean, there's no feeling like that. I mean, it's like you're on a team again. And even though our team season ended, I still have my teammates that I can wrestle behind, like Dom Gallo wrestled tough all the way back to 3rd. And then I had Jared wrestle right before me in the finals. And I mean, seeing him win, getting that crowd all pumped up, it just makes you want to go out there and wrestle even harder, just get that championship for yourself.
Did it make you guys a little bit hungrier not being down at the group tournament this year? Gave you that extra time to really focus on districts, regions, you know, the individual accomplishments ahead of you?
I don't know if it would give us more time to focus on that kind of stuff. It kind of was a bummer for that week because obviously making it to groups has been a tradition for a long time for High Point. So whenever we don't make it, it's kind of a bummer. But we kind of just thought about it for a little while, and then we pushed it off, and we went in the room, and we beat each other up, and then we got out, we showered, and we were good friends again. I mean, it didn't really distract us. It just kind of pushed us to make ourselves better.
How do you feel now going into the state tournament? I mean, obviously you placed your sophomore year. Last year came up short. How do you feel now going down there? Where's your confidence level? Because to us, you know, watching your matches, you seem to be as confident and as good as you've ever been.
Like I've said all year, I mean, not placing in Atlantic City was terrible last year. I mean, I left the shore with nothing in my hands, and that was terrible after leaving the year before with such a great honor. I mean, it was terrible leaving the shore last year like that. So this year I kind of just, I'm staying on it, and I know what I want. I want a state title, and I'm willing to do anything for it at this point. I mean, I'm going after it every day in the room, and I have great people to thank for that. I mean, my teammates, my coaches, and my family. My family really backs me up. Obviously, Gardner being in the room with me every day, I mean, when I get lazy, he's the one that pushes me. So it's kind of a cool feeling.
152 now. and it's Brandon Kai of DePaul getting the takedown of Tommy Miller of Roxbury, as Brandon Kai gets the 5-3 decision over Tommy Miller and takes first place at 152 pounds. We move to 160 now, and it's Brandon McFadden getting the takedown of Craig Romas of Roxbury at the edge of the mat, and McFadden would go on to get the 19-7 major decision over Craig Romas to take the 160-pound crown. We go to 170 pounds now, and it's Daniel Kilroy of Wayne Hills getting the takedown of Spencer Carey of DePaul to take a 3-1 lead, as Daniel Kilroy of Wayne Hills will go on to get the 3-1 decision and become the Region 1 champ at 170 pounds. We go to 182 pounds now, and it's DePaul's Nick DePalma getting the takedown and the 2-0 lead over Lenape Valley's DJ Barrett, as DePalma would go on to get the 7-1 decision and be crowned the 182-pound Region 1 champ. At 195 pounds now, it's Patrick Daly of Pequannock getting the escape against Newton's Gus Protogelopoulos, and that's all he would need, as Patrick Daly gets the 1-0 decision and the Region 1 title at 195 pounds. It's 220 pounds now, and it's Scott Laval of DePaul getting the pin of Rob Melise of Peaburg at 3:30 to be crowned the 220-pound champ in dramatic fashion. We go to the big fellas at 285 pounds now, and it's Warren Hills' Andrew Pacheco getting the takedown of David Vargas from Randolph, as Pacheco would go on to post a 4-2 decision to be crowned the champ at 285 pounds. We go to 106 pounds now, and it's DePaul's Daniel Pursley with the takedown against Shane Mensler from West Morris Central to take a 2-1 lead in the second period. This match would head to the ultimate rideout, as West Morris Central's Shane Mensler will get the escape in the ultimate rideout to be crowned Region 1 champ at 106 pounds. Wow, what a finish there, and congratulations to Shane Mensler. 113 pounds now, and it's Garrett O'Shea of Morris Knolls getting the 3 back points against Jake Rotunda of Pope John, as Garrett O'Shea will go on to post a 5-0 decision and become Region 1 champ at 113 pounds. We head to 120 pounds now, and it's Joe Renee of Hackettstown with the takedown of Dylan Luciano from West Morris Central, as Joe Renee would post the 7-2 decision to become Region 1 champ at 120 pounds. It's the final weight class of the night at 126 pounds, and it's Matt Noble of DePaul getting the takedown of AJ Vendici of Randolph, as Matt Noble goes on to post a 5-2 decision and be crowned Region 1 champ at 126 pounds.